Friends, gather round because tonight we're diving headfirst into the bureaucratic abyss that is government efficiency, or at least the attempt at it. We're talking about the Department of Government Efficiency, or as I like to call it, DOGE. Yes, you heard that right. They named a government agency after a meme. It's like they're not even trying to hide the fact that this whole thing is a joke. But I digress. DOGE, established just this year, is tasked with one thing: finding savings in the federal budget. Think of them as the Marie Kondo of government agencies, but instead of asking if something sparks joy, they're asking, can we fire someone and get away with it? And friends, they are finding ways. Their latest target? The Department of Health and Human Services. Now I know what you're thinking. John, isn't healthcare important? And to that I say sure, in theory, but apparently not important enough to escape the cold, calculating eyes of DOGE. Last week, DOGE dropped the hammer, laying off 3,600 probationary employees from HHS. That's right, 3,600 people shown the door, presumably while someone played the Circle of Life on a kazoo. Now, DOGE argues these layoffs were necessary to save taxpayer money. They claim they carefully reviewed each employee's role, work history, and even their job title to determine who was essential and who was, well, expendable. They assure us this wasn't just a random purge, though I'm not sure how reassuring that actually is. The message is clear. No government agency, not even one responsible for the health of millions of Americans, is safe from the clutches of DOGE. Now, before you start stockpiling medical supplies and fashioning a makeshift hazmat suit out of duct tape and your grandma's shower curtain, it's important to note that DOGE didn't fire everyone at HHS. Oh no, they showed mercy, sparing 4,000 probationary employees. These lucky souls, according to DOGE, work in specialized or critical roles like refugee resettlement, emergency preparedness, and, actual healthcare. Basically, the people who keep the lights on and prevent the zombie apocalypse. So, there's a silver lining, I guess? Though one has to wonder, if these roles are so critical, why were these employees on probation in the first place? But hey, who am I to question the wisdom of DOGE, the agency that thought it was a good idea to name themselves after a dog meme? These HHS layoffs are just the tip of the iceberg, folks. DOGE is projecting annual savings of $600 million from this move alone. Money they claim will be better spent elsewhere. Where exactly? They're not saying. But I'm sure it'll be something responsible and not at all like using it to build a solid gold statue of themselves. But here's the kicker. DOGE's reach extends far beyond HHS. They're combing through every nook and cranny of the federal government, looking for fat to trim and waste to eliminate. Contracts, grants, regulations, nothing is sacred, and they're just getting started. DOGE recently uncovered $1.9 billion in taxpayer money that was, shall we say, misplaced by the previous administration. Misplaced? It's like they left it in their other pants pocket or something. Look, I'm no accountant, but that seems like a lot of money to just misplace. So, the question remains, is DOGE a force for good, a much-needed antidote to government bloat, or are they a bureaucratic wrecking ball, hell-bent on dismantling essential services in the name of efficiency? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be a bumpy ride.